Welcome back on this Wednesday night. There is a wind advisory in effect through tomorrow evening, so it's going to continue to be windy, and that is in effect for these counties you see shaded here. South of I-70, it still is going to be windy, but there's not a wind advisory in effect for most of the area south of I-70. But once again, that doesn't mean it isn't going to be windy, because we continue to have wind gusts at 25 miles per hour, sometimes up to 30. And before this is all finished, it could be even higher than that. The center of low pressure you can see right here, very, very deep. And what I mean by deep is that the barometer reading here is really quite low. The barometer reading here is at 2960, and so that's kind of low for us as well. And you can see how this is pushing this colder air here right here through the middle part of Illinois. So this is where some storms are developing out ahead of here. At this point, none of these storms, none of this area has been warned as being severe. A little bit of rain down here that came up out of Richland County now into Jasper and portions of Crawford County. And we also have some rain in parts of Greene County and down into Martin counties. But I'm watching this here, and this is a couple of very well-defined lines of stormy weather. The thing about it is Storm Team 10 Storm Tracker is not detecting lightning in this, and none of this area has been warned as being severe, but it's going to be very, very windy when this passes through. So we're in store for a windy night. And as I mentioned earlier with Patrice, with the rain coming down and maybe rumbles of thunder, it may sound worse than it really is. And so keep that in mind. Sometimes when it's really windy, it gets people kind of on edge. It kind of makes people a little edgy because of the windy conditions. Bloomington 54, still mild. Terre Haute 56, Linton 56, Casey 60, 59 in Effingham, Mattoon 57, Paris 56, and Vincennes has 58 degrees. So it's still relatively mild, though rather breezy. 18 miles per hour, 21 in Robinson, 17 here in Terre Haute. Paris 25 mile per hour wind, Mattoon 20, Effingham 15, and Flora 18. So that's a steady wind. And then you have these gusts of wind that come along. 23 miles per hour, 23, 30 miles per hour in Robinson, 32 in Casey. Check this out, 36 mile per hour gust in Paris, Mattoon 31, and Effingham 23. So it's going to continue to be like this through the nighttime hours tonight, even when it isn't raining. Right now we have some sprinkles out here. We've got 11/100ths of an inch of rain so far here at the television station, and could get some more. This is the overnight with the Storm Team 10 Futurecast. As you can see, this rain moving through, and then we're left with cloudy conditions and actually rather windy as well. So tomorrow the wind shifts to the west, and once again is very windy and gusty, with at times the wind tomorrow 30, maybe gusting at 40 miles per hour. So a very windy day tomorrow as well, although we're not going to be dealing with rain tomorrow. So showers, maybe some thunder showers, very windy, could gust at times to near 40 miles per hour, as you saw up in Edgar County. 53, still very windy, maybe a little afternoon sunshine as higher pressure tries to move in, but as it does, the atmosphere tries to balance itself out, so we could gust the wind up to 45 miles per hour. Partly cloudy, a gusty west wind again tomorrow night, not quite as bad as it is tonight or will be during the day tomorrow, but cooler, 37 for the overnight low. And then things dry out and cool off as we get into the weekend, but it will be cooler but sunny, no rain, and not as windy.